But I did still have one airline left to fly on today, and it was time to head across to the Delta terminal in Los Angeles to get on board my last ride of the day. We're flying Delta back to Houston. Quite an old plane, it's 23 years old. This is an Airbus A319. It's a little bit... Let's not touch that. It wasn't too long before we started pushing back on time for the flight home to Texas. Certainly in terms of the seat, it's as modern as American, but it's also got a TV. United was just a battered old seat with a tiny little TV. This is quite a nice seat with quite a nice TV. We've also got completely free Wi-Fi, which is quite nice, and that's the first time I've had that on this trip. It's either been $30 on American or $8 on United and just not working. The in-flight entertainment on Delta's A319 was actually pretty decent. There was a decent sized screen with a good selection of TV and movies, live TV, as well as a really cool flight map. Right, so I pre-ordered the meatballs for tonight's flight, and this is what's turned up. And they look very nice. They certainly smell nice. I wish you could smell it. It smells amazing. Let's give them a try. Oh my word, they are delicious. They are soft. They are squishy. They melt in your mouth, and there's cheese in them as well. This is the best meal I've had today. Right, we are starting our descent down into Houston. So it's time to put a comparison together of all the 3 airlines that I flew today. Now I do have to say all of my flights today were on time and the aircraft were all relatively pleasant on board. There were of course major differences between the cabin fits of the planes I flew on, and American was the clear winner here, although Delta had better entertainment. Delta's food was probably the best I had today, with United's soggy waffle being one of the saddest looking dishes I've ever had to eat on a plane. When it comes to Wi-Fi, United charged me $8 while American charged a whopping $29. Delta's Wi-Fi was completely free of charge, making them the clear winner. For entertainment, I've given Delta the win as they have a fantastic system as well as free Wi-Fi, and I'd place United and American as even, given that they either have entertainment on demand or a tiny blurry screen. United could easily have got a win in this department had I flown on one of their retrofitted 737s, and the problem is it's just too hit and miss right now. Now I didn't check baggage on this trip, but with no status, all 3 airlines give you 2 checked bags. With status or credit cards, some give you more, but as a regular passenger it's pretty equal across the board. And finally, the all-important cost per mile. For these flights I paid $314 for United, $585 for American, and $479 for Delta. For the distance of the flights, however, this works out to 39 cents per mile for both United and American, and 40 cents per mile for Delta, which I'd call a tie across all 3 airlines.